talking because Facebook is live. And to Kim, I know you're watching both. Can you tell everybody on YouTube to switch over to Facebook, please? We should be good now? Okay, apparently we're good now. Everybody please let me know if you can hear me, and I'm sorry. Okay, you're good now? Okay, well we're a little bit behind apparently now because I've been talking for 10 minutes and nobody's been able to hear me. Edmonton was great, Jeff. I didn't even have a chance to go through Calgary and help you with your shed, sorry. But yeah, so the Facebook people know what I've been talking about. I've been talking about the rosé and how awesome it is and how different it is. We are a bit behind now though, so I'm probably going to speed ahead. I was talking a lot about the rosé. I did mention to the Facebook people that we are interviewing, well, a bit of a, in my mind, a little bit of a celebrity around here. So Danny was the winemaker from, well, for the 5 years leading up to January, I think it was, right, when he invited us?
Yeah, so January 2018.
Everybody welcome Danny.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
So it was just starting with just finishing with the rosé when I realized that nobody can hear me. So for those of you who are on YouTube, I was just mentioning this rosé is, it's a boxed wine. It's really different, like experience for us to be involved in. Danny's been around. He helped us get it in box and all that stuff, or get it ready to be in box. So that's why Danny's here, and among other things. So I Danny napped him and made him interview with me. So we'll be talking about a wine that he is, well, I guess is a pretty good indication of his winemaking style and what he did here, and it's the Red Gold 2016. Everybody welcome Danny. Hi Danny!
Hey, how's it going? Nice to be here.
Nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. It's awesome to be part of this. I watch the show every other week, and I sort of expected you to ask me to be.
You did expect?
Well, I know that whenever you have an opportunity to get everyone on the show, then you'll take it. And
which is why there was no surprise on your face when I asked you very last minute yesterday. We've met a couple times, but I haven't had really a chance to ask you anything about you. Mm-hmm. So Danny, who are you? You're the mysterious winemaker that was gone before I started.
I wasn't that mysterious when I wrote you, I can tell you that. Perhaps because I was down in the cellar the whole time. It's quite mysterious. But to answer your question, I was born in South Africa. I grew up there, went to school there, went to college there, and then when I was 22 or 23, Megan and I, my partner, moved from South Africa. We came to Canada in search of greener pastures. And
did you find them?
Yes, for sure. This country is amazing, right? It has fantastic opportunity. It's safe. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's my country now.
That's awesome. I think we're lucky to have you in our country.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed the time I've spent with you. So I guess, did you take winemaking in college? Is that what you took?
Yeah, so I did courses in viticulture and enology. So that was a 4-year program. That's my background.
So you just knew right away out of high school that you wanted to make wine?
No, I didn't. In fact, I think in high school I couldn't stand the taste of wine. It was hard. and then one day it was just like a light switch that went on. Someone poured me a Pinotage of all things, and I know there are a lot of Pinotage haters out there, but really when it's made well, it can be an exceptional wine. And I had this beautiful Pinotage, and it's just like, I want to be able to make this. So after that, of course, I went to an agricultural at tertiary. I had agricultural tertiary education, and one of the courses that they have is enology. They only select a couple of students every year, and I academically was quite strong, and I wanted to be one of those students, and eventually I got into the course.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and that's it.
So, how long were you in Canada before you started working for Fort Barons?
Let's see, 2008 to 2014, so maybe six, is that maybe six 8 years?
Okay.
Yeah, so I started my career on a winery on Saturn Island. It was back then Saturn Island Winery.
Yeah.
No surprises there. And it was an interesting experience because, of course, the island gets a lot of rain. It doesn't get very much heat units, and it was tough winemaking. But I learned a lot from that.
So did you come here straight from there then?
No. So after that, Megan and I went traveling. We love traveling. We love seeing the world. Early on in our lives, we decided that we're going to travel every decade of our lives.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so in our 20s, we traveled South America. So after the Saturn Island experience, we traveled through South America for a year. We came back, and then we moved to Okanagan, and we worked there for several years until one of the board of directors approached us and said that there's this winery out in Lillooet. He said, "Did you want to go work there?" And we said, "No." We've driven past the sign that says Lillooet's 120 kilometers that direction, and there was nothing there, so we figured out what the hell's in Lillooet. And then when we got here, finally we warmed up to the idea. And when we got here, man, it is so beautiful, and the people are so beautiful, and we fell in love with the place. So, this is the longest we've stayed at one job and in one place. Me and we move around quite a bit. And
you know what? I think in this industry, that's not uncommon.
Yeah, perhaps. but yeah, this was a good run. So the reason why we then left is because Megan and I we were in our 30s and we wanted to do our travels, and so we traveled the continental US in 2019.
Okay. And so that was kind of just, it wasn't I don't want to work at Fort Barons. It was I have a plan and I like to travel. I actually kind of understand that. I like to switch things up, and I like to see, I guess, a different side of things every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I mean the world's big, right? And, we sit here in Canada and we read the news, and America's this crazy place, and before we leave, people tell us, "What are you going to go do in America?" And when you get there, you realize that the majority of people are pretty freaking cool.
And they're not that different from here.
No.
I've traveled to probably, now my mother could tell you more, but I've probably traveled to about 22 states in my life.
Yeah.
And there was no culture shock.
No.
The only culture shock I found was size of food.
Yes.
So we got to, it was Texas and Montana were the two bad ones, and you pay $10 for a plate this massive, like twice the size of my head, and it would be like a pound of French fries and a 16-ounce steak, and you'd be like, what? $10 American?
Yeah, so Megan and I we would order one meal, and we'd share it, and we'd still have a dog bag to take home. But the big shock wasn't so much when you drive down the west coast, because there Oregon, Washington, and all those places are very similar to BC, in fact. But man, when you get down to the southern states, sometimes you feel like I'm on a different planet.
Yeah, that's you're not wrong about that.
People are shooting guns all the time, and
well, yeah. And driving through Las Vegas, that's the only place in Canada I've been that was as hot as Las Vegas. It's where I'm at now.
You know, one of the most interesting things on the travels, though, when we were driving through California, we would drive alongside the vineyards, and they are, like, it boggles the mind that someone actually manages a vineyard that size. And then it goes on for kilometers and kilometers and kilometers.
Yeah.
Just the scale of their production is insane.
It's we're from a place that like has so many small vineyards, like Okanagan. Everything's just very micro, and you tend to forget what the truly established older wine regions look like.
Yeah.
And it's
America's a machine, right? They produce like a factory.
Yeah, and I guess it has its place, but I'm glad to be somewhere where it's more artisanal.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of,
Oh yes. So we're talking about wine.
let's talk about wine. So this is probably the last real chance I'm going to have to like pick your brain. Maybe not. We'll never know. But at least since this is my last happy hour of Cooper for a while, let's talk about the 2016 and even just the style that you kind of created with the 2016. You've used Passamento in this, right? And a few of our reserves you did. So, like, why? Like, where did that start? Why did that start? How did that start? And what do you think you got out of doing it?
That's a good question. So when I started here, I was fairly early on in my career, and there's a lot that I needed to have learned by that time. But Rofeniden, they sort of create this culture, or at least for myself, of trying things out and learning in doing, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd worked for a winemaker back in my early 20s in South Africa. He specialized in Amarone style wines. In South Africa, they could dry the grapes on the vines.
Oh, cool.
Here in Canada, of course, we can't do that because it comes fall and everything freezes. But we came up with this idea to just dry it in a dryer, indoor dryer. And I guess why did I want to do that? I wanted to create something unique, something that was my own. Lillooet being Lillooet, it's already a pretty unique place to be making wine. But I really needed to put a stamp on what I did, and
I think you did.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique wine. So.
And not just this. Like I at this point, as I say every week, I've drank most of the wines that Fort Barons have produced over the last few months. Okay, when's the next club shipment? Well, the next club shipment is in September, Jeff, but it won't be Red Gold. That being said, you should add on Red Gold to your club shipment. Yeah. So as I was in the middle of saying before I answered the question, I think that the Red Golds and the Meritages, you definitely developed with the Passamento style. You developed something unique. But I've noticed that the Pinot Noirs also have a very unique, like the 2014, 2015, 2016. Mm-hmm. Was there anything you did differently? Did you just think that like
every year, man, I want to do something different because I don't know, some winemakers, and I find winemakers that have sort of figured out what they're good in. They sort of stick to their recipes. I still have so much to learn in winemaking, and I find the best way to learn is just to try new things all the time. So as far as consistency go, we have the opportunity as a small winery to experiment in a new region, to experiment with things, and I sort of jumped on that. So with the Pinot Noirs, when I found something that worked, then the next year I would try a little bit more of it. For example, the 2014 I did entirely with the commercial yeast. 2015 I did a little bit of spontaneous ferment. 2016 I did a little bit more spontaneous ferment. And then every year, the wine just grew, and the style grew into something that was more me. And and I guess that's why there's so much variation in it.
But you say that, and there is, but I still think like there's still a trajectory.
Well, there has to be a bit of Danny in there, right? There has to be
I hope there's more than a bit of Danny in the wines. I feel like I knew you before I knew you by drinking your wine. And that's, I don't know, I think that's maybe weird to say, but I think you do get a bit of the winemaker's personality by knowing, I guess, the risks they take. And so as I say that, have you ever gone skydiving?
But it is on my list of things to do. I've bungee jumped
Not
before.
surprised.
That was pretty intense. I do like doing things like that.
I kind of got that from your winemaking style. It's adventurous, and it's cool. Like your wines definitely.
It smells like you're jumping out of an airplane. Smells of adrenaline.
Before I keep going, hi mom, because mom showed up, and I should say hi to her for the very last happy hour, or at least not the very last, but the last one
Hi,
for a
Mom.
while. Yeah, this is Danny, mom. He's kind of cool. You showed up late. I've got people. Hi, Andy. It's somebody in Facebook. Andy is trying to split a box with somebody in the Facebook. That's really cool, guys. Yes, please buy as many boxes of wine as you can. This is cool. But yeah, so okay, and so you went on your trip around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So where's Danny now, other than helping us out a little bit?
Yeah, so when we were traveling, of course we had a lot of time to think about what we were going to do with our lives next. And I'm quite opportunistic in certain aspects, and when we were in the States, we noticed that there's all of these ready-to-drink coffees that they sell. And Americans have sort of jumped onto this trend, and we don't really have very much of that here. I love coffee, I guess as much as most people do, but I saw an opportunity to create a brand around a style of coffee that I sort of want to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the brand?
The brand is Tenebris Coffee.
Tenebris.
Yeah,
So,
and I make a craft style coffee. Now, the concept is sort of something that I dreamt up. If you can imagine all of the hallmarks of an Irish stout, think of Guinness, except it's not that, it's coffee. That's the style that I'm sort of going for.
Guinness coffee.
Yeah. So oftentimes, beer makers infuse coffee into their beers, but my product is front and center on the quality and the style of the coffee, and then the stout portion of it accentuates its nuances.
So this is like wine in a can, or a coffee in a can, kind of like the Starbucks ones, or in a bottle, or like.
I guess that would be the point of reference, the Starbucks Frappuccinos and that sort of thing.
Cool.
But my coffees are going to have more of a craft feel about them. So
That's
for
awesome.
example, it's partly fermented. I create I extract a coffee, and then at the same time I ferment an Irish stout with oat milk, and then at some point they come together. It gets nitrogenated, so when you pour it into the glass, it has a beautiful cascading effect, and it has a beautiful head on the top. It's pitch black.
Cool. So is it available?
It is not available yet. I'm this year developing the products. I'm developing the brand and the business plan.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, I turned 36 this year, and I figured if I'm ever gonna, venture off, I should do it now, because I probably won't do it if I get any older.
You're not that old. Well, 36 is young. I say that because I want to say that I'm young too. Right? I'm not 36, but it's just very inky and dark and black.
So Ralph was asking what Tenebris means. Tenebris, which is the brand name of my coffee, it is the Latin word for darkness.
My description answered, I just didn't say the question, but yeah, inky, dark, black is what I would see it as. So the original, that's Latin word. What it meant. That's cool. I love that.
It's crazy. Like if you, we spend quite a bit of time thinking of cool names for the coffee brand, and every town has at least a roastery, and they have a coffee shop. So as soon as you come up with a really good name, you Google it and someone's taken it.
Yeah.
So we figured, okay, we're gonna use a word that we really a word that describes what it is that we're doing, but we're gonna try and find it in a different language. And Tenebris just rolled off the tongue nicely.
That's really cool.
3 syllables. It might be difficult for some people to remember, but we're working on it.
I think it's cool, partly because I like that we're not competing with you now. That you went off and didn't join somebody else who completely went off to a different industry.
Well, I'm still consulting, so I guess that's where I feed myself.
Hence why he's here.
Consulting is other hand.
Yeah, consulting seller
Yeah,
hand.
etc.
Is that your current?
It's the niche I'm going for, yeah.
Hey, I think you're being very helpful to us, and it's been nice to have you around. Other than, I guess you're still getting a little bit, but have you missed being in the business, like working in a winery full time? Like, have you missed it at all, or?
I'm very focused on developing Tenebris.
Okay.
So there's not much time missing it when I'm here and I'm helping these guys and we do tastings like we did today.
Yeah.
I really miss that. I get really nostalgic when we do that sort of thing. And I do love wine. It's not that I don't want to make wine. In fact, I love expressing myself through winemaking. I need to build something for myself. At least try.
I think I think it's something like you get this going and you get a functioning, I guess, infrastructure going, and then you see what happens after that.
Yeah.
You be one of those guys that opens multiple businesses, and maybe in 5 years you're opening wineries.
I would really like to have my own winery one day. It's always the big dream. But
Brave
one big
man.
salary, it's not gonna happen.
Brave man. I love working in a winery. I like the stress to go to Rolf though. And Helene and the rest of the board. I have no stress, guys. I promise. It's Rolf just dives in a corner. Oh gosh. So I guess that kind of wraps us up. I want to thank you so much. We didn't really talk about the Red Gold. Talked about how how you made it, but I want to say thank you. The Red Gold 2016, guys. I talked about it. I think last week or the week before. So you guys, I guess the week before, because I was gone last week. But so you guys don't really need too much of an in-depth explanation over it. But I wanted to feature it with the Danny, the great and mysterious Danny, and even though you won't agree with me on that. So thank you so much, Danny.
Oh, thank you. It was awesome to be here.
Well, it's awesome to have you. And maybe you'll be here when I do the Happy Hour Live, or maybe you won't be, but maybe I'll make you come. I'd like to meet Megan, because I think that would be somebody. His partner Megan was the vineyard manager for a very long time as well. So they're both people that I've wanted to pick their brains. So would love to meet her. Thank you. And guys, so we're gonna sign off here soon. We're running a little bit low on time, but I wanted to go over a couple of things. So I wanted to say thank you so much, everybody, for just tuning in every week. I know we've had technical difficulties. Today was no different. But I've had a blast with you, and I plan on seeing you guys again, and having more happy hours with Cooper in the future. That being said, for the next month or two, we will not be doing. Yes, Jeff, I never broke a glass. Thank you very much. Crash. But yeah, I won't be doing this for the next couple months. Not at least on camera. As I said to the Facebook people before the YouTube people could hear me, we really do want to do something on the patio, a live thing, music, food, me basically being a comedian for an hour. Not that I don't already do that, more like 8 hours a day. I say comedian, but my team laughs at me constantly. It's a little slapstick. So we're one of the main reasons is we're gonna be busy on Friday, Saturdays now. Like we're opening for dinner service. So this room that we're in will be occupied more, and I just won't be able to give you guys the same experience. So, and I don't want to do that. I want it to be, you get my full attention when I'm on camera with you, and I don't want to be distracted. So, thank you so much, and please come for dinner on Fridays and Saturdays, 6 to 9. We've got a cool menu going on. So the menu for dinners is red dinners are your reservation only, because for the menu it's some of the items we need a little bit of notice to cook for you and a little bit more time. But that being said, they're delicious. We've got like a lamb tagine, we've got a Valencian paella, which are pretty cool, and I'm excited to serve you guys. Another couple things. So all of my VIP things are now all live. So I'm doing VIP tours Saturdays and Sundays, and on Saturdays and Sundays we'll also be doing I guess a VIP lunch in the Vines. So the VIP tours are $50 a person, groups of 2 to 6, and it's actually same with the lunch in the Vines. Please email Brett at Fort Barons or reservations at fortbarons.ca to make a reservation for either of those things. They are, specialized, so that means I can only do 2 or 3 of each a day and have them running, because it takes a lot of extra effort for them. So hope they will fill up very quickly. But yeah, so thank you so much, guys. I had a blast. Thank you for drinking wine with me. I can't wait to drink wine with you guys in person. Mom, I'll see you in a couple weeks, beginning of August, you said. So since she's coming that time, I may try to make a happy hour for when she shows up. I know you all want to meet her and see the person I talk about all the time. I'll drag her out and force her to talk. She's much better behind camera, behind a keyboard, I think, than she'll be shy, I think, but she'll get mad at me for saying that. I miss you guys. I'll miss you guys, and but I also want to thank my wonderful production team. So I would like you guys to come around so people can say hi to you. Just one last time, I want you to thank and give a high five. So this is Rolf coming around. Justine and Lisa, I want them to, you are our fearless production assistant. They didn't know that I was going to do this to them. They're going to be mad at me for doing this to them. But I want to just have everybody see and say thank you to the minds behind everything that I did. So guys, just let's give a digital round of applause for Rolf and Jazine, who I'm so thankful for. Thank you, guys. Rock. This is my fist bump thing. I'm Dude Bro from the 1990s. We love you all. Like and subscribe and share. Well, subscribe. I might still do like a film video every once in a while. We won't do live videos for a while. So please still subscribe. Keep your eye out for when we do the actual live happy hour live. And cheers.